Hi, welcome to Yoga with Liza, day 42. So tonight is Gentle Restore, and I'm going to be talking about ginger in just a moment. I am also going to grab some pillows. So please grab some pillows. And I will be right back. I'm going to grab some pillows. I will be right back. They're upstairs, and you would think I'm human. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have some pillows. Thank you for waiting on me. And if you don't have some bed pillows, sofa pillows, and or a bolster and a blanket, now is the time to grab them. Tonight's essential oil is ginger. And in my rush to grab the pillows, I forgot my glasses, but that's okay. So I have some blankets here and a bolster. So tonight's essential oil. All right, so we have blankets, pillows. Tonight is Gentle Restore. And I came up with some new, sort of new things to do with the Gentle Restore. And so ginger essential oil. Ginger essential oil can be a warm oil. So either you want to layer it between two cool oils, for example, some lavender and then ginger and some basil on top would be lovely on the knees. Or dilute it in a carrier oil, a jojoba or some other type of carrier oil. Properties: anti-inflammatory, antispasmodic, digestive tonic, antioxidant, carminative, analgesic, anticardiac, and bactericide. So then I want to take a look, and ginger is a root that is pressed, so it would be a root chakra essence as well. Ginger can help us get to the root of an issue or a concern, and so sometimes getting to the root cause is important. That used to be the way we practiced medicine. We always looked for the root cause underneath what was going on. And I'm a nurse, so I wasn't diagnosing, but I would help the doctors look for the root cause. Now, also coming through and finding, let's see what Valerie Ann says, if she has ginger in this particular book. I like the aromatherapy for the soul because she speaks very heartfeltly about the different essences, but not every essence is in this book. So ginger did not make aromatherapy for the soul. Let's see if it made the fragrant heavens. And ginger did make the fragrant heavens. So ginger is a fragrance of valor and courage. And I think courage is a beautiful thing to have right now. It brings assistance in faint-hearted and to the weak, giving a sense of being capable and strong enough to carry on regardless. With the courage encapsulated in ginger's fragrant breath, we can utter that we are crucial word or think that we are crucial thoughts that changes our direction and starts the walk along a new road and a brighter road. With courage, we can summon the angelic realms when the mind, or pray from the heart without worrying what expectations of that may bring. Ginger provides a tool to break out of spiritual apprehension, which restricts our ability to be free and soaring high. So ginger tea, if we are drinking ginger tea and honey, that can help boost the immune system. Antiseptic, stimulant, carminative, fortifying, expectorant, which means it will help clear the mucus from the lungs, may cause irritation to sensitive skin. Emotional healing to encourage warmth, empathy, courage, assurance, optimism, and liberation. In India, it is said that ginger awakens Anji, the inner fire of divinity and creativity. So, being that it's a warm essence, and I don't have a carrier oil or a bunch of other oils that I wish to layer at this moment, I'm going to put just some ginger on the soles of my feet, and it's warming. And so in that warming process, turning down the phone, the volume, it helps with the inner warmth, and it also helps with the aches and the pains. And so when I put it on the soles of my feet, notice I'm touching just the inner side of the sole, and then I rub my feet together. I'm not letting this get on my hands. And so it has that sweet, pungent aroma. And I have ginger in my tea. So ginger can also be a blood thinner. So if you're on a blood thinner, or your blood tends to be too thin, be mindful of how much ginger that you use. So, and it's always good to talk with your doctor and a medicinal aromatherapist to help balance your medications and whatever supplements you may be using, whether they're topical, essential oils. Bengay, just as a little aside, Bengay mints in it which have salicylate in them, and salicylate is aspirin. And so you know, a little tiny 80 or 90-pound-year-old woman who's over 65 is using Bengay to help get rid of her muscle aches, she can actually thin out her blood too much that bruising becomes very easy. And so one of my experiences as an ER nurse, I actually saw that happen to somebody. So essential oils, you know, like I said, they interact and we need to be mindful of what we're doing. I trust the plants to do what we need them to do. All right, so now we're coming into kids, and I just want to take a peek. I got to see Henry earlier. Hi, Ethel. Hi, Cindy. Yes, it's gentle day. And yes, Sunday fun day. Dorothy. All right. And let me see. Karen, good to see you. Bob, good to see you. All right, I will thank everybody. Nina, good to see you at the end. So with the kids, I'm going to bring us through a gentle warm-up series of asanas. And as always, feel free to modify or simply sit on your mat and focus on your breath as we're coming through these asanas. So I'm going to bring my arms up and we're going to feel the sun. And then as I bring my arms down, bring my feet slightly apart and gently come from side to side, just gently twisting, feeling this breath. And if you're just signing on and you haven't brought your pillows and your blankets, you need to get your pillows and your blankets. Coming back to center and inhale, bring our arms all the way up overhead, reaching up tall, feel the volcano. Exhale, bring our hands back behind, coming into skier's pose, like we're doing a ski jump off of the volcano. Inhale, bring our hands up overhead, and maybe we come up onto our tippy toes for lightning bolt. Maybe we keep the heels in the mat. Bringing our hands into heart center, coming into mountain pose variation. Breathing into it. Exhale, forward fold. Bring our hands, elbows, hands to our elbow, hand to elbow, gentle forward fold, making a gentle figure 8. Breathing into it. Bringing our hands to the mat. Stepping back, feel downward dog, or maybe you come right to tabletop. Shoulders come down. Maybe you walk your heels, breathing into it. Gently bring our knees to the mat. I'm going to add in a gentle cow. Tuck the tailbone under. Feel cat. Coming back to center. Pick up the left foot and the right arm for balancing table. Bring the right hand down, bring the left knee down. And this is for kids or adults who have a kid inside of them. I still have an inner child. Bringing that left arm out, breathing into it. Bring that left hand down, bring the right hand down. Gently bring our feet around, all the way around. Roll back onto our backs. Notice I have my hair in a braid tonight, so you can have your hair loose, but you don't want any clips on the back of your head for practice tonight. In our bridge, we're gently going to roll down, bring the elbows to the mat. Inhale up, feel a gentle bridge. Exhale, coming back down. Inhale, pick ourselves up into boat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and come into easy cross leg. And so I will say goodnight to Henry earlier. I'm going to say goodnight, Henry, again. Here's our head, and we did kisses. And Wyatt, I love you. Little Rick, I love you. Angelo, love you. Big Rick, I love you too. Mikey, I love you. Tommy, I love you. Jace, Cora, Ava, Maya, Braylon, Harper, I love you. Anna, Olivia, Scarlett, L'Oreal, Jason, James, Jensen, Emrys, Manny, Zenaida, Kyra, love y'all. Weston, Carson, Owen, KK, Dylan, Nina, Lucas, love you all. So thank you for coming out for the kids section and learning just a little tiny bit about ginger. One of the things with the essential oils is that as we use a good quality food grade, medicinal grade, by food grade, something that the manufacturer says, yeah, it's okay to ingest this. Because if it's not okay for me to ingest it, I don't want to be putting it on my skin, right? That's Ayurvedic ruling. And so we're going to go simply with this gentle candle. And I'm going to put this flame, I'll put it up here. The lighter's upstairs with the glasses, so that's okay. So coming into our restorative, just bringing ourselves easy cross leg. Bring our hands out in front, make gentle circles with the wrists one way, gentle circles back around the other way. And maybe we bring the hands all the way out. Bring the arms up overhead. Gently bring the arms out and about. Miss Luna's not too sure about the smell of the ginger, so she's running away. Take a great big inhale in. Audible sigh out. Left hand comes on top of the right, gently looking in to our palm. Mudra of introspection. connecting with our breath. Bringing our hands back to heart center. Gently remind yourself of 3 things that you're grateful for tonight. Gently bringing our hands to our knees, bringing our feet in, giving ourselves a hug. Gently bring the right foot out in front and the left foot comes in. And maybe we take 1 pillow, maybe 2 pillows, maybe 3 pillows. And so as we come forward and gently feel supported with the pillows, gentle forward fold, Jani Shirshasana. Maybe you sneak that left hand over to the side, feel the gentle twist. If you need another level, add a blanket on top. And just gently breathe into this. Bring the chin to the right. Maybe bring the chin to the left. As you're breathing, let every muscle simply melt into the pose. Inhale, gently walk ourselves up. Take our pillows off to the side. Bring that left leg back out in front. Gently windshield wiper the toes. And I brought my shawl tonight too. Maybe you have a blanket or a shawl so that you keep the warmth in while you're practicing. Gently bring the inside of the right foot in and bring the pillows, bolsters back in front. So I'm putting them on top of my left leg and gently hinging forward. And maybe to feel fully supported, I need to add some more blankets on top. Gently melting into this. great big audible sigh. Let everything gently melt into this. Gently inhale back up, and maybe you were reaching over to the side, maybe not. Bringing both legs out in front, and I promise we will do the back bends to counteract all of the forward folds, and some gentle twists and side bends as well. So our toes are up and gently hinging forward. So for those of you who are new to the practice or practicing with me, one of the principles in the yoga practice is for every forward fold, you should do a back bend and something side to side, and then maybe a twist in there as well, and then go back to forward fold, back bend. My practice is, as you're melting into this forward fold, I tend to focus on heart opening, gentle back bends, side to side, and twists, more so than the forward folds, just a little bit, because in our daily life we do so much forward folding, bending over to pick things up, driving, things that close off the chest. However, forward folds are very calming. So tonight I'm starting with the series of 3 forward folds, simply breathing into this. And again, maybe you have your chin up, maybe you bring your head to one side. Inhale, pick the head up, bring the left cheek gently inhaling up, taking our pillows to one side, gently tucking the feet around to the side, bringing our stomach to the pillows, gently rolling down onto the mat or onto the pillows. And this may be right where you hold. Maybe you pick your head up and bring it in the opposite direction. Gently, mindfully, bringing ourselves up one vertebrae at a time. Bringing our feet around, and you don't need to move your pillow pile, but just bring your left thigh next to the pillow blanket pile and gently roll ourselves down. Gently, mindfully, walking our hands back up. That was the pose that Mr. Wyatt fell asleep in last week or the week before. So I'm going to take a blanket and gently fold it over long ways. So we're making the blanket long. And then we're going to fold the blanket over again. And again one more time. And bring the blanket on top. And then we're going to cross it underneath and bring it up, and for me what I need to do is to cross it all the way through so that the ends come out and support my knees. Maybe your blanket is long enough that you can bring it up through the middle and back around and tuck it under your knees. So the thing that I love about yoga and life is there's so many correct ways to do it. They're just different, but they're correct. So now I'm going to take my pillows and I'm going to stack my pillows back up, and maybe I fold them over so that I have enough support gently as I come forward into my forward fold cobbler pose. And it's such a great thing that we're at home, so we have our pillows. We wouldn't want to bring our pillows out to different facilities necessarily. So this is nice to have a home practice, something to be grateful for out of all of this. Inhale, gently rolling up, unrolling the pillows. Now, don't move your feet. I'm moving my feet so you can see the adjustments that I'm making. But you can keep your feet right where they are and keep that blanket underneath and bring another blanket behind. You can bring 1, 2, all 3 pillows back behind. Gently recline back. Bolster that up for your head. Gently let your arms come down by your side. Feeling our Supta Baddha Konasana. allowing our heart space to open. And maybe you use another blanket to cover yourself with, or a shawl. And maybe you have gentle music on in the background. Gently bring the knees in, and maybe we roll over onto one side. Take this blanket and refold it so that it's flat. And bringing the blanket in between the legs. Now I'm going to take my pillows or bolster if you have one and put them long ways so that my right side is coming over top of the pillows. My right arm is going parallel with the pillows. Maybe you take a sofa pillow or another blanket for your head so your right arm is coming through like thread the needle. Left arm is gently on top. Feeling your right rib cage on the pillows or the bolster. Blanket between your legs is an option, and covering yourself is an option. gently rolling ourselves to our stomachs. And maybe you take this blanket and roll it for under your shins. If you have a blanket in the middle, make sure that you're at your hips so that this blanket comes down gently by your hips, and we're bringing ourselves up, coming into a gentle sphinx. So maybe the arms come all the way over, maybe gently fold them. Maybe you have your chin on your pillow or your arms. See what feels right for you. Feet are about hip width apart. You can make them wider to create space in your low back. And if you're pregnant, do not lay on your stomach unless you build yourself up on your thighs and support yourself. So I know there's a couple pregnant young ladies in the family who might be watching. So you would bring a pillow or two by your thighs so that there's only gentle pressure on your stomach and you're definitely well supported. Or choose simply to come onto your back and put the pillow under your spine in a gentle back bend the opposite way. So if you're far enough along that you're not sleeping on your stomach when you're pregnant, build up your legs to make that space for the stomach in between. Gently inhale, bring ourselves up, bringing the pillows out in front, and I'm using this blanket in the middle for my knees. And maybe you take and bring a blanket or the bolster back behind so that when you come into your restorative child's pose, and some of you prefer to do child's pose without any pillows or bolsters, feel free to do that as well. So gently pushing yourself up, taking the blanket from back by your heels. One more time, making it flat. Bringing it back between the knees. The pillows come long ways so that we're doing thread the needle with the left arm. Our left rib cage are on the pillows and the blankets, and maybe you take another little pillow, block, or blanket for your head. Gently melting into this side lying pose. And you can be doing easy breath, or maybe you're doing that ujjayi breath, creating warmth. And thoughts may come and thoughts may go. Maybe you come back to your mantra. Gently bringing ourselves up. Coming into a gentle fish. And I'm using a bolster here. Folded blankets under my legs. The pillow bolsters under my spine, gently opening. Heart bench opening to give and receive love. Gently rolling over onto one side, taking two of the pillows, keep one long, add them to the bolster under your legs, and come into a very gentle legs up the wall. Maybe you bring yourself over to the wall. Maybe you use the sofa and your legs up the wall. Or maybe you hold here. Gentle version, legs up the wall. Savasana combination. And it's more of a Savasana. So we're just going to go with this and feel comfortable on the mat. If legs up the wall is important to you, I'll time it out for 3 minutes and then we'll all meet into Savasana. So if you're not already in Savasana, maybe choosing to bring yourself flat out onto the mat, maybe support yourself with the bolsters. And in a gentle meditation, maybe coming into the I am, Om, just listening to the music that you're playing. I offer gentle Reiki out across the waves. You can ask the energy to come to you, or you can ask for it to pass you by. Gently becoming more aware of the breath. Turning our head from left to right and right to left. Stretching our arms up overhead. Gently pushing ourselves up. Nope. Bringing our knees into our chest, giving ourselves a hug. Gently rolling over onto the right side. Pausing and thanking ourselves for our practice. Gently pushing ourselves up. one vertebrae at a time. Coming into easy cross-leg. Thank you for practicing with me tonight. May the light within me salute the light within you. And when we are at this place, we are truly all the same. Namaste. Be happy, safe, and healthy until we meet again. I can't wait to see all of you in person and give you a great big hug. Let me give a shout out to everybody who's here tonight or who's waved or said hello. Because what I've learned is that not everybody who's watching comes up in the scroll. Sharon, good to see you. I'm going to come back up to the top here. And Carol, good to see you. Dorothy, good to see you. Charlie, James, good to see you. Ethel, Cindy, always good to see you all. Karen, love you, cuz. Sharon, Debbie Lou, thank you. Bob Simon, thank you. Soretta, good to see you. Nina, good to see you. Mandy, good to see you. Renata, Carol, Donna, Carrie, good to see you. Donald, Connie, Marie, Evelyn, good to see you. Finlay, good to see you. I start with the essential oil about 7:20. I do the kids for the first 10 minutes, so 7 after the oil, so 7:30 to 7:40 is kids, and then at 7:40 I start the adult section, typically for about an hour. Brian, good to see you. Stay safe out there. Give Bernadette a hug for me. Kelly, good to see you. Thank you so much. Gina, good to see you. Thank you, Cindy. Everybody be happy, safe, and healthy out there. And let's listen to Ginger. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you, and a good week. Monday, adults are going to be moving and grooving. Take care.